As the Grand Marshal of Dixie State University, it is my privilege to proclaim the opening of this 2020 commencement ceremony. Please stand and join in the singing of our national anthem. Please be seated. It is now my pleasure to introduce Dr. Michael LaCourse, DSU's Provost and Vice President for Academic Affairs.
Thank you, Professor Blakely, for the presentation of the University Mace. We also thank our banner carriers representing each college and the Dixie State Symphony Band under the direction of Dr. Brian Smith for providing the music for today's ceremony. Members of the class of 2020, Board of Regents, Board of Trustees, distinguished faculty, administrative staff, and honored guests, greetings to all of you, and a very special welcome to the parents, spouses, partners, relatives, and friends of our graduates. Your encouragement, support, and presence in the lives of these students has contributed greatly to this joyous occasion. It is now my honor to recognize the commencement participants on the stage. When I call their names, I ask that they briefly stand and then be seated. Please hold your applause until all of our guests have been announced. Seated with us on the stand this morning are President Richard B. Williams, Dixie State University President. Representing the Utah Board of Higher Education, Regent Nina Barnes. Representing the Dixie State University Board of Trustees, Ms. Kelly Prince, also President of the Dixie State University Alumni Association. Representing the Dixie State University Administration, Dr. Jeffrey Jarvis, Dean of the College of the Arts. Dr. Kyle Wells, Dean of the College of Business. Dr. Brenda Saby, Dean of the College of Education. Dr. Eliezer Bermudez, Dean of the College of Health Sciences. Dr. Stephen Lee, Dean of the College of Humanities and Social Sciences. Dr. Eric Pedersen, Dean of the College of Science, Engineering, and Technology. Ms. Kelly Peterson Fairchild, Dean of the Library and Learning Services. Dr. Pamela Cantrell, Associate Provost for Academic and Budget Management and Director of Graduate Studies. Dr. Lucia Taylor, President-elect of the DSU Faculty Senate. The Dixie State University Valedictorian Speaker, Ms. Jessica Jacobson-War. Our Grand Marshal, Mr. Glenn Blakely. Our graduation name readers, Professor of Education, Dr. Adriana Brandt. Associate Provost for Enrollment Management, Ms. Darlene Dilley. Director of the Hurricane Education Center, Mr. Chris Gifford. And Assistant Professor of Chemistry, Dr. Diana Reese. Also joining us on the field today, we would like to welcome members of the Dixie State University Board of Trustees, members of the Dixie State President's Cabinet, state legislators, county commissioners, mayors, city council members, and other elected officials who may be in attendance. Would those in attendance please stand and be recognized? Thank you all for being with us today. A detailed list of platform guests, administration, trustees, and emeriti faculty is included in the printed program for your reference. I wish to acknowledge and express our gratitude to the many volunteers who make this ceremony possible. Sincere thanks to our wonderful staff and faculty graduation volunteers. Would the members of our Dixie State University esteemed faculty please stand? We wish to recognize them for their profound impact on the success of our 2020 graduating class. Please be seated. Would the members of our Dixie State University professional staff please stand? We wish to recognize and thank you for your support and guidance you have provided our graduates during their time here at DSU. It is now my honor and privilege to introduce Dr. Richard B. Williams, 18th President of Dixie State University. President Williams.
Thank you, Dr. LaCourse. Graduates, family and friends, members of the Utah State Board of Regents, Dixie State Board of Trustees, distinguished legislators, platform guests, faculty, staff, and administration, and of course, all those following along on the live stream. It is my honor to welcome you to the 109th commencement at Dixie State University, undoubtedly the most unique commencement ceremony in the history of the institution. Welcome to St. George, Utah, in Greater Zion Stadium. This is December in St. George. This is why we live here and why every Utahn wants to live here. It is also why Governor-elect Spencer Cock is choosing to be inaugurated in a first-of-its-kind outdoor ceremony in Washington County in January of 2021. As we've been navigating the uncharted waters of a global pandemic, I have frequently been asked how many graduates would have to show up to warrant us hosting this commencement. I believe all the faculty and staff at Dixie State University would agree with me. It would only take one of our graduates to make it worth it, but I'm sure glad many more of you came. We are thrilled to be able to honor the accomplishments of our graduate. I'd like to give a special welcome to the family and friends of our graduates. We know the important role that you have served in the journey of our students. We'd like to recognize all of you. Graduates, will you please join me in recognizing your families for the support and assistance they have provided you. Thank you. We trust you are proud of the achievements of your graduate and are satisfied that Dixie State University has served them well. The entire university takes great pride in the role it plays in helping students during the short time they are with us. To the faculty and staff, thank you for the important work you do to help our students succeed. I have stood at this podium for 6 commencements and have had the honor to express my gratitude to our wonderful faculty and staff. This year is no different, but yet, as we all know, it is certainly very different. I cannot thank our faculty and staff enough for their heroic efforts in helping our students reach their academic goals during a global pandemic. The dedication they display by committing their lives to education is what will make the world a better place. Once again, will the faculty and staff please stand and let us recognize you. Thank you. I would also like to express my gratitude to Jessica War for being here today to provide our student address. We are truly honored to have her here with us and excited to hear her words of wisdom. Congratulations, Jessica, for being selected to represent your classmates. What stands out to me about this graduating class is that you are dedicated, committed, unique, and from what I've witnessed the past 9 months, you have grit. This graduating class represents 32 different states and 18 different countries. Also, 42% of this class are first-generation students, students that are the first in their families to earn a college degree. 63% of this class are female. 37% are male, and the age range of this graduating class is 16 years old to 77 years young. What an awesome class. This class has also been at Dixie State University during some of its most historic times, a time of great growth and expansion. While you've been here, enrollment has increased 42% from 8,500 to over 12,000 students today. Record academic degrees have been awarded from 1,800 to over 4,052 today. Today's commencement is the first where more baccalaureate degrees have been awarded than any other degree at Dixie State University. You witnessed student scholarship funds double from $10 million to close to $20 million in student aid. You saw many new construction projects on campus, such as Campus View Suites, Brooks Stop, the Human Performance Center, Booth Wellness Center, Atwood Innovation Plaza, the Science, Engineering, and Technology Building, the DSU Kanab Center, and Greater Zion Stadium, which, by the way, garnered the largest donation in the history of our institution. Many existing buildings are being remodeled, including the Trailblazer Cafe, which had popular additions of Chick-fil-A and Pizza Hut, McDonald, Browning, and Udvar-Hazy buildings, as well as the DSU Hurricane Center and the new Student Welcome Center in the Holland Centennial Commons. While you were here, our academic programs were transformed. Over 111 new academic programs were added, including 4 graduate degree programs and 4 online programs. DSU was ranked for the first time in history by the U.S. News and World Report and has continued to be ranked the past 3 years. You witnessed our DSU Police Department become the first campus police department to be accredited by the Utah Chiefs of Police Association, which helped us become ranked 3rd safest campus in the United States. During your time here, over 150 faculty and staff were added. 15 multicultural programs were hosted annually. You provided our community with close to 2 million hours of service and saw millions of dollars raised to keep Dixie State University as the most affordable university in Utah in the West. Last but certainly not least, you became trailblazers and saw the transition of our athletics program to Division I. While you have been here, you have grown, but so have we. That brings us to today. Graduates, today is the beginning of a new phase in your lives. I know you're probably thinking to yourself that you're sick of new phases in your lives, and I personally don't blame you. But this is an exciting new phase, a phase of growth and new experiences. When you came to Dixie State, we welcomed you, telling you these will be some of the best years of your life, which was true. However, there are even better days that lie ahead. One of the most memorable moments I have each year is welcoming the incoming freshmen and feeling the energy and excitement they have for fulfilling their dreams. I realize many of you are worried about your future, but in my observation, there are a number of values you have learned at Dixie State that will help you realize your dreams, but it involves action. The first is the value of determination. You came to Dixie State determined to get a degree. This determination made you go to class, or at least zoom into class, study, and learn. It made you realize that a global pandemic will not stand in your way of accomplishing your dreams. Who could have imagined a year ago that hand sanitizer and toilet paper would become hoarded and a scarce commodity? Today, you're receiving a diploma, evidence of a college education. You now appear within a small group of individuals when compared to our world's population. I can also guarantee you're the only Dixie State University class that has received their diploma in December while wearing a mask. The lessons of determination you have learned will help you be successful in your life. Be determined in all that you do. The second is the value of goal setting. You knew you wanted a college education. You set your goals, you worked hard to achieve those goals, and now you're a college graduate. You can be whatever you want to be. You can accomplish whatever you want to accomplish. Start today. Dream big. Make a goal to be a little better every single day. That will help you make a difference in the world. Always have goals that make you stretch. The third value is involvement. I've seen few universities that teach the value of involvement like Dixie State University. Thus our motto of active learning, active life. You've gotten involved. You've been part of clubs and organizations. You have served the community, attended performance and athletic events, worked in laboratories, served as interns and mentors, competed at national competitions, and even became true trailblazers. You have made us a better university. You have been part of the largest enrollment in the history of Dixie State University, and soon to be part of the alumni of one of the fastest growing institutions in the region. Your feedback matters. As you leave here today, I ask that you stay connected to your university. Join the Alumni Association. Become involved in your local or regional alumni associations. Return for homecoming and the other annual events you've come to enjoy. Most importantly, nurture and grow the personal relationships that you have formed with fellow students and the faculty and staff of Dixie State University. The university will continue to evolve over the years, just as you will. We hope you'll continue to be part of our growth. Let me close with one last admonition. Be optimistic. If you are like me, optimism has been a challenge this year. Thank goodness 2020 is almost over. But as I have reflected on what I've learned over the past 9 months, I'm far more grateful than I am resentful. Winston Churchill once said, "A pessimist sees the difficulty in every opportunity. An optimist sees the opportunity in every difficulty." Trailblazers are people that make, do, or discover something new and make it acceptable or popular. We need trailblazing optimists. We believe you will be the trailblazers that make the world a better place. Be optimistic in all you do and blaze your own trail. Thank you for all you've given to this great institution as students. I also want to thank you for what you're about to contribute as our alumni. I'm looking forward to talking with you at future alumni events and seeing how you've applied the skills and knowledge you've acquired while at Dixie State to advance your careers, serve your communities, and literally help change the world. I hope you return often so that we can actually shake your hand and pat you on the back. To each of you, congratulations and best wishes for a rich and fulfilling life. Health and safety to you and your family. Go Trailblazers.
Thank you, President Williams, for those words of inspiration. We now wish to pay tribute to our honors graduates. The names of all honors graduates are listed in the program. The distinction of Latin honors is reserved for baccalaureate graduates. Latin honors include designations of cum laude, magna cum laude, and summa cum laude. Cum laude graduates must have a cumulative GPA of at least 3.65. Magna cum laude graduates are those students with a GPA of at least 3.80, and the honor of summa cum laude is awarded to those graduates with a cumulative GPA of at least 3.95. All Latin honor recipients have been provided with a golden honor stole embroidered with the Dixie State University logo. Will all Latin honor graduates cum laude please stand and be recognized? Thank you. You may be seated. Will all Latin honor graduates magna cum laude please stand and be recognized? Thank you. You may be seated. Will all Latin honor graduates summa cum laude please stand and be recognized? Thank you. You may be seated. We now pay tribute to our honors graduates. Their names are listed in the commencement program. The distinction of honors is awarded to recipients of associate degrees according to the following standards. Honors are awarded to students whose cumulative GPA is at least 3.5. High honors are awarded to students whose cumulative GPA is at least 3.75. Dixie State University recognizes all associate honor graduates with a golden honor cord as part of their regalia. Will all associate degree honors graduates please stand and be recognized? Thank you. You may be seated. Will all associate degree high honors graduates please stand and be recognized? Thank you. You may be seated. Please join me once again in congratulating all of these students for their outstanding academic achievements. We now want to pause and express our deepest gratitude to all of our graduates who are veterans, those who have served or are serving in the military. Will all graduates who are veterans or are currently serving in the military please stand and receive the honor and gratitude of this assembly? Will all veterans and active military personnel in the audience also please stand and receive our gratitude? Thank you. In selecting our valedictorian student speaker this year, we invited all interested baccalaureate candidates with a cumulative GPA of 3.95 or higher to apply for this honor. A faculty committee evaluated and selected a speaker. I am pleased to introduce to you now our valedictorian student speaker, Ms. Jessica Jacobson-War. Jessica Elaine Jacobson-War is an elementary education major with an endorsement in English as a second language from Riverdale, Utah. Jessica graduated from Bonneville High School with a 4.0 GPA and continued her education at Snow College. While there, she discovered her love for teaching. After she completed volunteer hours in Mr. Maybe's 5th grade class, she switched her major from criminal justice to elementary education. After graduating with her associate degree, Jessica transferred to Dixie State University. She continued to pursue her love of teaching and was accepted into the elementary education program. While at Dixie, she diligently studied as a student, worked as an after-school program director at Dixie Sun Elementary, and was a substitute teacher. She also met roommates who became family, had classmates that turned into some of her greatest friends, and met and married her sweetheart, Matthew Warr. After graduating, Jessica was hired as a third-grade teacher in Weber County School District. Jessica is known for her optimistic spirit, love of learning, and adventurous ideas. She is grateful for the love and support of her family and incredible husband. She is honored to be giving the valedictorian commencement address and is excited to share the innumerable lessons she has learned while attending DSU. Please join me in welcoming Ms. Jessica Jacobson Warr to the stage.
Thank you for that introduction. After growing up in northern Utah, I did not know if I would survive the first week here in St. George. I vividly remember the air conditioning system breaking during the first week. I have never eaten so many popsicles to survive. That same week, I went to Panda Express, trying to find some familiarity in my life. I had an experience that changed my entire perspective. I opened up a fortune cookie, and it read, "You are exactly where you are supposed to be." I still carry this same fortune cookie as a reminder that I can push through, do hard things, and that I can decide how my experience will play out. Now looking back on my experience at DSU University, DSU has come to symbolize an acronym that will continue to impact my life. To me, DSU embodies dare, serve, and unfold. D, to dare. To dare means that you are not complacent. It takes courage, grit, and hope to dare. 2 years ago on Dixie Rock, I chose to dare. A friend and I created the Habit of Happiness list. The purpose of this list was to intentionally live each day by choosing happiness, despite it also requiring us to overcome fear. As I began to dare each day, I turned my circumstances into something positive. At Dixie, I hiked Angel's Landing, went on my first flight out of the country. I served in an orphanage in Belize. I tried to meet 5 new people every day, and I even wrote and performed a rap for an education final. For me, Dixie began my journey of daring, but it doesn't stop here. As trailblazers, we still have a lifetime of daring that awaits. Each of us can dare to reach beyond what we are capable of, dare to make a difference, and dare to choose happiness. Dare to dare. S, to serve. At DSU, there were many moments of service that I experienced, but there is one that still resonates with me. As I pursue my degree in elementary education, I encounter many late nights filled with a lack of sleep. One night, it seemed to all catch up with me, and I missed my 6 alarms that I set for my 8 a.m. class. Instead of waking up to my alarms, I woke up to 3 classmates pounding on my door. When I opened the door, I blinked back tears. I didn't just see classmates. I saw true friends who went out of their way to help me reach my potential. It didn't require money or an immense amount of time. It actually only took a few minutes, but its impact has lasted much, much longer. Through this experience, I have found that true service is motivated by a love for people. You choose to see the heart of another and help them to become their best. Whether it be being an alarm clock for a classmate, sharing a smile with someone on campus, or paying for someone's meal in a drive-thru, it is service. John Bunyan, a preacher, stated, "You have not lived today until you have done something for someone who can never repay you." Let us commit to living a life of service each day. Seek to serve. U, to unfold. After looking up its definition, unfold means to open or spread out from a folded position. We each are different than when we began our journey here at DSU. While here, we chose to dare and serve. Through these actions, it is allowed for each of us to unfold, to become our best. We will continue to unfold throughout our lives as we take chances, overcome challenges, and create opportunities. Can I have all of the graduates please rise? If you have learned one thing from this speech, I want you to remember the words of the Panda Express fortune. You are exactly where you are supposed to be. You have not unfolded by accident. You have surpassed the expectations you set for yourself, and you have likely exceeded the expectations of others. You have broken out of your folding position and have begun to soar. You, my fellow classmates, have created a life to be proud of. Congratulations, class of 2020. As you start a new beginning, continue to carry on the legacy of DSU. Dare, serve, and unfold. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Warr, for your inspirational words, and congratulations again for your academic accomplishments. We will next be pleased to listen to the Dixie State University Symphony Band under the direction of Dr. Bryant Smith as they present Amabrito Roca, Bahame Tashador, arranged by Aubrey Winter. We now turn to the awarding of master's, baccalaureate, and associate's degrees. Names of the individual degree candidates will be read by Dr. Adriana Brandt, Ms. Darlene Dilly, Mr. Chris Gifford, and Dr. Diana Reese. Out of respect for each graduate, I ask students and members of the audience to please remain quiet while the names are announced so that all in attendance may hear. Please withhold your recognition until the entire college has been introduced. Graduates, we ask that you please maintain social distancing as you wait in line for your name to be called. Also, we have a professional photographer taking photos of the graduates as they walk through the D. Please keep the area around the D clear to allow us to keep up a timely pace. We have placed a D on the east side of the stadium and others out on campus for family and friends to take photos with their graduate after the ceremony. The candidates for master's degrees will be presented by Dr. Pam Cantrell, Director of Graduate Studies.
Provost LaCourse, I wish to present the candidates for the degree Master of Accountancy. Will the candidates please rise? Provost LaCourse, these candidates have satisfactorily completed or will complete all degree requirements and are presented to you by the graduate faculty with the recommendation that the degree Master of Accountancy be conferred.
Thank you, Dr. Cantrell. Candidates will be vested by President Williams and Dean Kyle Wells with the appropriate hood and award your diploma. Will the candidates please come forward onto the stage when their names are read?
Paula Sugi.
Soraya Shirtliff. Nathan Moses. Kasdan Felshaw.
Grayson Tracy.
Justin Day. Sil Bundy. Mason Ford.
Courtney Fales.
Giovanna Pitones.
Simano Lilio.
Simatoya Tuya.
Will the candidates for the Masters in Accountancy please rise? On the recommendation of the graduate faculty and by the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees, I hereby confer on each of you the degree Master of Accountancy. I extend to you the congratulations and best wishes of your university. You may be seated.
We will now turn our attention to the awarding of baccalaureate degrees. The candidates from the College of the Arts will be presented by Dean Jeffrey Jarvis.
Provost LaCourse, I wish to present the candidates from the College of the Arts. Will the candidates please rise? Provost LaCourse, these candidates have completed or will complete all the requirements for the degrees Bachelor of Arts, Bachelor of Science, Bachelor of Fine Arts, or Bachelor of Music in art, art education, studio art, dance, digital film, music, music education, theater, or theater education. On the recommendation of the faculty, I am pleased to present the candidates to you.
Thank you, Dean Jarvis. I invite the candidates from the College of the Arts to come forward.
Cindy Andrew.
Kaylin Fulton.
Gabriella Sewell.
Jaden K. Harris.
Caitlin Rose Whitney.
Denise Flint.
Grace Paul Freeman.
Gloria Viñas Ruiz.
Alexis Stoker Johnston.
Cynthia Rose Darger.
Jade Cash.
Kimberly Hernandez.
Benjamin Lords.
Ashley Anderson Schmidt.
Haven Goodman.
Casey Coons.
Rochelle Irvin.
JC King.
Julie Heaton.
Jesse Pechtel.
The candidates from the College of Business will be presented by Dean Kyle Wells.
Provost LaCourse, I wish to present the candidates from the College of Business. Will the candidates please arise? Provost LaCourse, these candidates have completed or will complete all the requirements for the degrees Bachelor's of Arts, Science in Accounting, Business Administration, Information Systems and Analytics, Finance, or Marketing. On the recommendation of the faculty, I am pleased to present the candidates to you.
Thank you, Dean Wells. I invite the candidates from the College of Business to come forward.
Lacey Hansen.
Diana Nordmark.
Sarah Entz.
Jessica Gatica Diaz.
Mitchell Summer.
Taylor Purifoy.
Cody Rogers.
Laura Bone.
Lindsay Sortonio.
Sorry.
Kaylin Schreiber.
Caden Hanning.
Oluwatsepe Adepepa.
Crystal Dean.
Olamide Akolamolafi.
Brendan Dean.
McCaden Jasperson.
Jason Callahan.
Hunter Neville.
Jacob Kaiser.
Cameron Imlay.
Cole Loveland.
Jalen Church.
Katarina Prisby.
Braden Stutzman.
Emily Namikawa.
James Dalton.
Moira McDonough.
Tristan Atwood.
Valerie Della O.
Riley Forwerda.
Emma Van Lent.
Devin Radmal.
Adam Vandertoren.
Logan Gendoso.
Nathan Del Grande.
Logan Wrigley.
Zach Beckman.
Swemi Gonzalez.
Cajun Siret.
Destiny Turner.
Garrett Hinsey.
Stanley Rosander.
Kelly Dawn Chapman.
Cynthia Otegi.
McKenna Breimer.
Elisha Samatua.
Rich Craycroft.
Melaswati Ulaulua.
Brecken Bunnell.
Tulili Sunia.
Ty Murphy.
Mary Jane Yosefo.
Blake Kilgore.
Kaylin Fulton.
Candidates from the College of Education will be presented by Dean Brenda Saby.
Provost LaCourse, I wish to present the candidates from the College of Education. Will the candidates please rise? Provost LaCourse, these candidates have completed or will complete all the requirements for the degrees Bachelor of Science in Elementary Education, Bachelor of Arts or Bachelor of Science in Integrated Studies, or Bachelor of Individualized Studies. On the recommendation of the faculty, I am pleased to present the candidates to you.
Thank you, Dean Saby. I invite the candidates from the College of Education to come forward.
Tavish Lounsbury.
Jasmine Cuauhtemoc.
Tanner Williams.
Brandy Weimer.
Allie Staley.
Melanie Stark.
Jennifer Young.
Corey Gahn.
Wyatt Fenner.
Courtney Stoker.
Emery Skaggs.
Rachel Reyes.
Rebecca Lauritsen.
Amy Hunt.
Jacoy Blackner.
Victoria Torres.
Dorothy Rose Silvestre Hears.
Jody Hicks.
Megan Tucker.
Trevor Reed.
Lindy Hayes.
Matthew Valdez.
Sarah Marie Whitehead.
Wayne Seneca.
Josiah Williams.
Quinn Greenwood.
Savannah Parker.
Cynthia Ojoko.
Sarah Young.
Emma Adkins.
Megan Pilkington.
Chantel Nielsen.
Elizabeth Coonan.
Tragan Jones.
Amber Jepson.
Brennan Michael Trey Miller.
Kelly Gomez.
Christian Dwyer.
Debbie Peterson.
Jessica Lauren Aruda.
Jessica Jacobson War.
The candidates from the College of Health Sciences will be presented by Dean Ellie Bermudez.
Provost LaCourse, I wish to present the candidates from the College of Health Sciences. Will the candidates please rise? Provost LaCourse, these candidates have completed or will complete all the requirements for the degrees Bachelor of Science and Bachelor of Applied Science in Dental Hygiene, Exercise Science, Health Administration, Health Sciences, Medical Laboratory Science, Population Health, Nursing, or Recreation and Sports Management. On the recommendation of the faculty, I'm pleased to present these candidates to you.
Thank you, Dean Bermudez. I invite the candidates from the College of Health Sciences to come forward.
Cameron Chatwin.
Diana Lynn Austell.
Connor Frith.
Ambry Nicole Dean.
Connor Atkin.
Anna Paula Carlone.
Kylie Wilson.
Yolena Carlone.
Samantha Vander Tulin.
Lauren Ansack.
Noah Gullo.
Carly Calloway.
Aubrey Dumitru.
Eric Walker.
Jaren Clark.
Cami Atkinson.
Madison Spencer.
Megan Anderson.
Tommy Hayes.
Tanya Esparza.
Abby Boss.
Jordan Bullender.
Leah Ornstead.
Damon Thomas.
Brianna Ricks.
Ashley Dastrup.
Meg Dornelis Schwagler.
Nathan David Merrill.
Krista Christensen.
Haley Breton.
Rachel Hurd.
Abby Lewis.
Corey Erickson.
Lindsay Tebbs.
April Beagley.
Prudence Bice.
Camilla Jessup.
Lauren Cox.
Sarah Polson.
Taylor Callison.
Casey Powell.
Colton Anderson.
Julia Johns.
Brianna Rucci.
Keegan Downey.
Melanie Williams.
Ken Day.
Riley Dordahl.
Kyla Petroni.
Janelle Hernandez.
Vidi Diana Garcia.
Sarah Kelly.
Alexis Knapp.
Katie Sims.
Taylor Brown.
Sierra Leone.
Sarai de Leon.
Ivy Whitwer Black.
Summer Jones.
Rachel Beckman.
Elliot Montanesi.
Jamie Smith.
Roxanne Strasser.
Camber Colu.
Sadie Jones.
Stacy Staple Heward.
Jade Carter.
Alexa Hill.
Alexis Chase.
Kerrigan Enai.
Angelica Robles.
Tyler Krebs.
Riley Tedica.
Joshua Thompson.
Destiny Diaz.
Alicia Ledward.
Taylor Godfrey.
Landon Cornwall.
Cami Hunter.
Colton Cox.
Cade Bonfire Cloward.
Heather Stransky.
Samantha Quillen.
Teresa Balagai.
The candidates from the College of Humanities and Social Sciences will be presented by Dean Stephen Lee.
Provost LaCourse, I wish to present the candidates from the College of Humanities and Social Sciences. Will the candidates please rise? Provost LaCourse, these candidates have completed or will complete all requirements for the degrees Bachelor of Arts or Science in Applied Sociology, Criminal Justice, Communication Studies, English, History, Media Studies, Psychology, Social Science, Composite Teaching, and Spanish. On the recommendation of the faculty, I am pleased to present the candidates to you.
Thank you, Dean Lee. I invite the candidates from the College of Humanities and Social Sciences to come forward.
Emily Peters.
Savannah Truman.
Marin Anderson.
Zachary Hepler.
Sierra Corradetti.
Savannah Stalder.
Emma Angel.
Jasmine Segmiller.
Mackenzie Davis.
Sydney Peterson.
Easton Smith.
Sarah Fisher.
Longovi'i Sialoe.
Leah Mitchell.
CJ Lawango.
Mary Margaret Douglas.
Brandon Turner.
Lindria Twitchell.
Casey Allison.
Tommaso Torelli Propolinis.
Carissa Martinez.
Elizabeth Santana Ledesma.
Otis Ricks.
Allie Chamberlain.
Nicoletta Laura Brown.
Mackenzie Ramirez.
Genesis De Leon Jimenez.
Sophia Lincoln.
Levi Bircheye.
Madison Watts.
Giselle Juarez.
Beth Stroud.
Catherine Felix.
Kelly McIntyre.
Anthony Castro Diaz.
Kara Tasker.
Jenna Nash.
Aspen Fairbanks.
Candace Musgrave.
Alyssa Herring.
Michaela Streeter.
Arian Ardella Orton.
Brett Swanson.
Briley Margaret Williams.
Mason Kite.
Helenas Lectrum.
Jessica Jensen.
Colton Fowler.
Sophia Limpert.
Emily McKinstry Murphy.
Samantha Burge.
Kimberly Dowdrick.
Emily Witchman.
Ellen Owens.
Madison Page Wilson.
Audra Moreno.
Leighton Marie Epson.
Darren Jones.
Austin Ibsen.
Julie Handy.
Allie Weber.
Ashley Kinder.
Rachel Bingham.
Luke Fogelman.
Shanna Lee Gibb.
Julia Martin.
Ryan Gibb.
Carissa Sanchez.
Jordan McKinley.
Preston Sanchez.
Jaylene Vasquez.
Michael Vera.
Shannon Lee Williams.
Nicholas D. Torres.
Riley Moore Jennings.
Chandler Greenwood.
Edith Garcia.
Karen Gramano.
Jessica Blackett Buckholz.
Viron Tenorio.
Andrew Thompson.
Rochelle Castro.
Christina Bird.
Allison Arlano.
Damian Martinez.
Billy Hatch.
Anastasia Vatelli.
Kirsten Quigley.
Melissa Lolesio.
Alexandra Santamaria.
Latanya Joe.
Devin Robinson.
Brandon Nelson.
Zachary Nilsson.
The candidates from the College of Science, Engineering, and Technology will be presented by Dean Eric Pedersen.
Provost LaCourse, I wish to present the candidates from the College of Science, Engineering, and Technology. Will the candidates please rise? Provost LaCourse, these candidates have completed or will complete all the requirements for the degrees Bachelor of Arts or Science in Biology, Biology Secondary Education, Bioinformatics, Computer Science, Computer and Information Technology, Design, Mathematics, Mathematics Education, Applied and Computational Math, Mechanical Engineering, Electrical Engineering, Computer Engineering, Chemistry, Earth, Energy, and Environmental Sciences, Biochemistry, Molecular Biology, Physical Science Composite Teaching, Secondary Education. On the recommendation of the faculty, I am pleased to present these candidates to you.
Thank you, Dean Pedersen. I invite the candidates from the College of Science, Engineering, and Technology to come forward.
Keith Cox.
Cesar Vasquez.
Brandon Henning.
Brett Havertz.
Jamie Hardy.
Christina Passanelli.
Richard Jacob Johnson.
Peyton Day.
Shelby Graves.
Kaylin Garner.
Seth Gardner.
Cheyenne Seti.
Rachel Webb.
Braden Orchard.
Ashley Epperson.
Dylan Freston.
Abby Schimbeck.
Corbin Ashby.
Alec Marchant.
Gavin Stringham.
Morin Nelson.
Jay Phillips.
Carly Simpson.
Tanner Suman.
Trayden Winward.
Emily Esposito.
Weston Irrison.
McKady Mangelson.
Taylor Polson.
Spencer Thatcher.
Brock Anderson.
Sine Sharon.
Mary Angela Santiago.
Damalari Obanjanji.
Nicole Rahman.
Courtney Nay.
Hunter Alsop.
Dylan Johnson.
Stacy Hershey.
Krista Carter.
Chelsea Roth.
Abube Inubusi.
Dagny Hunt.
Scott Brady.
Seth Collins.
JC Scow.
Melanie Brown.
Mohammed Al-Hayek.
Bradley Joseph Guasp Sr.
Mercedes Aguilar Waldo.
Nathan Benson.
Moshud Oshinusi.
McKay Lee Rose.
Cody Jennings.
Brenna Cornwall.
Eric Suji.
Jack Soller.
The candidates for the associate degree programs will be presented by Dean Kelly Peterson Fairchild.
Provost LaCourse, I wish to present the candidates from the associate degree programs. Will all the associate degree candidates please rise? Provost LaCourse, these candidates have completed or will complete all the requirements for the degree of Associate of Art or Science in General Studies, Emergency Medical Services, Medical Radiography, Physical Therapist Assistant, Respiratory Therapy, Surgical Technology, Criminal Justice, General Marketing, General Technology, Operations Management, Early Childhood Education, Earth and Environmental Science, and Pre-Engineering, as well as candidates for the Associate of Science in Business Administration. On the recommendation of the faculty, I am pleased to present the candidates to you.
Thank you, Dean Peterson Fairchild. I invite the candidates for the associate degrees to come forward.
Alejandro Mejia.
Lisa Marie Lingle.
Katie Jennings.
Jasmine Cox.
Karen Denise Hall Wright.
Austin Bamer.
Corey Reeves.
Ashley Parra.
Cynthia Martin.
Alexa Jackson.
Anthony Marietta.
Traven Abbott.
Emma Dixon.
Tyler Brown.
Frankie Jenkins.
Kelsey Gifford Turek.
Angelique Heaton.
Savannah Harder.
Kara Chambers.
Kian Rocha.
Ashley Ogden.
Clarissa Stuckey.
Marilee Ford.
Bailey Norman.
Stasia Sutton.
Skylar McComber.
Angelica Chavez.
Marie Elizabeth Sewell.
Anahi Aji Butcherite.
Anna Polson.
McKenna Santola.
Isabel Herrera Pedro.
Alexis Moore.
Linda Avilar.
Brandon Davidson.
Caden Martinson.
Hannah Wilson.
Brooklyn Price.
Henley Zager.
Jerry Garcia.
Courtney Clark Mather.
Eleanor Solstad.
Emily Williams.
Sierra Strong.
Kennedy Albrecht.
Corinne Newfield.
Chesney Butler.
Marisol Martinez.
Denise Revels.
Kylie Knudsen.
Christian Andreas Marin Roman.
Mataya Vasquez.
Ayana Brown.
Blake Robinson.
Yulisa Castaneda.
Mariela Mancia.
Jose Carrillo.
Tiffany Jesselson.
Faith Lawrence.
Madison Ritchie.
Alexis Sweat.
Farah Rose Duncan.
Rodrigo Ezequiel Grajales.
Adriana Delgadeo.
Danelle Jacobson.
Jenna Brown.
Matthew L. Jones.
Maribel Parade.
Bemisola Obolarim.
Joseph Olawasegan Abolorin.
David Walter.
I now ask all degree candidates to please rise. By the authority vested in me by the Dixie State University Board of Trustees, I hereby confer upon each of you, including those in absentia, the appropriate degree Associate of Arts, Associate of Science, Associate of Applied Science, Bachelor of Arts, or Bachelor of Science. With all the rights and privileges appertaining thereto, you may now shift your tassels to the left, signifying conferral of degrees. Please join me in congratulating them. You may now be seated. I wish now to introduce DSU's Alumni President and member of the Board of Trustees, Mrs. Kelly Prince, who will welcome our newest alumni.
Graduates, congratulations, and welcome to the Dixie State Alumni. I am proud to be here as the Dixie State University Alumni President. Today we are here to celebrate you and your time at DSU. You are the future of Dixie State, and we are looking forward to the great things you will accomplish. During your time here at Dixie, you have found friends, passion, direction, and developed into the person you are today. No matter where you are from or where you end up, you all have one thing in common now: the red sand in your shoes forever and DSU. As you move forward, I hope you will keep Dixie a part of your heart, as you as alumni are always welcome back home here at Dixie State, and we hope you will visit often. Remember, do not go where the path may lead, go instead where there is no trail. Remember, if trailblazing was easy, the road would be paved. Congratulations on graduating. Welcome to DSU Alumni Association. Go Trailblazers!
Thank you, Mrs. Prince. It will now be our pleasure to honor one of DSU's great traditions as we listen to Irene DeFiore's arrangement of Just for Now, performed by Dixie State University's Mr. Del Beatty and Mr. Jeffrey Reynolds, after which I invite Grand Marshal Blakely to come forward.
Sentimental whenever we hear the school songs of Dixie or meet with the old gang. We start reminiscing of days that are past and wonder why such happy times cannot last. But the hour is growing late, it's time for us to part. Strange how swiftly the moments take flight. Friends and sweethearts must soon say goodnight. Just for now, just for now. We've sung the last refrain, the echoes softly die, like the school days when we had such fun. We'll remember them though they are done. Just for now, just for now. See the clock in the church tower, its lights have grown dim. The moon o'er the campus is faded and thin. And so the years will pass, our friends will come and go, and that's why we hate saying adieu to the ones who are so tried and true. But we must, though it's just for now.
Thus we bring this ceremony to an end. Please remain seated for the recessional until the stage participants and the faculty have left the floor.